Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Learn 3 Languages in a Week. I'm your host, Professor Smarty, and remember, you can believe everything I say because I'm on the internet. So let's begin with the report card. You'd probably like to know how you're doing, and here's a little progress report. You've been learning Czech, je to dost dobře, Swedish, very good, Estonian, Icelandic, French. I had to yell at you quite harshly last week. Don't make me do that again. Anyway, let's move on. The first language we're going to do today is Dutch. Now, Dutch is spoken by all of the people in the Netherlands. And that's about it. Here are some sample sentences in Dutch with translation. I see a man. He is my brother. It is interesting. I'm not stupid. I speak Dutch. Are we good to go? That's my question. Are we good to go? Okay, we're done, right? Now let's move on to the language you've all been clamoring for. And of course, that language is Albanian, otherwise known as the language of weirdly indescribable passion. Now, let's imagine you're in an intimate situation with an Albanian person. Are words really necessary? All you have to say is mos fol. Mos humni kuche, which means don't speak, don't waste time. And if things are going really, really well, you might even say something like, Kyusho medemie. That was a really good idea. Now, on the other hand, things might not be going very well, and you have to be prepared for that too. So you might want to say something like, Shkaj shjo. Tse pochesh, which means, what's wrong? Why are you laughing? Now, the person might say something like, Likuri ime shumeideshne, which means, I have very sensitive skin. Problem solved, and off you go. Oh, wow, I wish you the best of luck with Albanian. Please write and tell me how it goes. And now it's time to address an issue that's been bothering some of you. Some of you have written to me, Professor Smarty, what's with all the sorry-ass Northern European white girl languages? And my response to that is, well, that's because I'm a sorry-ass Northern European white girl. But I hear you. I think it's time to get a bit more, shall we say, ethnic. And that's why I've decided it's time to speak Navajo. Now, Navajo is a very interesting and also fun language. It's very casual. How casual? In the Navajo language, all you have to do is go up to someone and say, ah, ah. And that literally means to open. Let's open a conversation. Ah! Think how far you can get with that. If you want to get a little more creative, you can say, ah, hai ba nanina, which means, hey, what's happening? How's it going? Or you can say, hai ba dahane, which means, what's the news? Or just, ah, hi, hey, what's up? How cool is that? Now, there's something very, very special about the Navajo language. As many of you may know, there were Navajo soldiers in World War II that helped us win the war in the South Pacific. How? They spoke Navajo and the Japanese couldn't understand it. Also, they spoke in code. So we're going to do a dramatic reenactment of Navajo code talkers in the South Pacific. Are you ready? Here we go. Hai. Haibadahane. And so, everybody, that was week 3. As you can see, we've got quite an impressive list going on. Please practice your French. Don't make me unhappy with you. And we'll see you next week.